Little demon. Hi, hello. How are we all? How are we all coping in this global lockdown? You know, I've been speaking to friends abroad, and I've noticed that some have curfews, some have lockdowns, some are being told to wear masks, some are being told not to wear masks. It's just all very bizarre. You seem to get a different story no matter where you are in the world, you know, as to what is the best thing to do at the moment. And then I heard something very, very interesting yesterday. And I mean, obviously, it's what viruses do, but I didn't realize it had happened so much that supposedly COVID-19 has already mutated 30 times. So I'm thinking to myself, how does a vaccine work then? If it's constantly mutating, how does a vaccine work? Just a random thought. Anyway, Benita, hi, how are you? Samantha, hello, lovely, good to see you. Kathy, you made it. Yay! Leanne, hello. Brittany, hello. Oh, I've missed being on YouTube so much. I know I've been quite vacant, and I do apologise for that. As some of you know, I moved home, and there's been a few other bits going on personally, and my energies just did not feel right to do readings at all, and I just didn't want to come on here and give anything half-hearted or anything that just didn't sit right. When I read, it's got to sit right with me, you know, and if it doesn't sit right, then I don't want to do it. My mum, an amazing lady, I must say, has always said, if you can't do something properly, don't do it at all. So yes. Yeah, it was fun. Thank you, Sherry. Hi, darling. It's good to see you. Yeah, you can't see because my chair's blocking it, but there is still a huge pile of crap under the stairs. People are like, Lisa, you're in quarantine. What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm quarantining. Pamela, hello, darling. Yay. Good to see you. Oh, it's so lovely to see you all. I have missed this so much. So much. Okay. With regards to the new house, hay fever cough, that is, all right, into my arm. It's all open plan downstairs. There's an arch here that leads into the kitchen dining room. This is part of the lounge dining area. But I'm also end of terrace, so the dogs can see out the front and the dogs can see everything out the back. So there might be a little bit of noise. So I do apologise. Yes, sorry. Right, so let's get some readings done. Let's see where we are at. Hello, Samantha Chapman. How are you? Thank you for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And please share this if you don't mind, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people think I've fallen off the face of the earth. So if you could share it, it would be great. Right, let's see where we're going. Oh, Samantha, honestly, I really missed you guys too. Oh, Samantha Chapman, thank you, my lovely. Cool. I don't think I've got any of my moderators in, so I'm hoping everyone behaves. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Everyone I know is lovely. Everyone I know is lovely. Right, where are we going? Let's have a look. Okay, if you want a card, give me a comment with a thumbs up or a cross or anything like that, and we'll see where we're going first. Feel we're ready. Chloe! Spamalum. That's brilliant. I love that. Spamalum. Oh, Sammy, that's it now. I'm going to call you Spamalum forever. All right, let's see where we're at. Oh, Pam, please don't. That would freak me out. Do not behave. That would really freak me out. Okay. Leanne, I'm coming to you. Leanne WG. You're on you. No, I'm busy, darling. I'm busy. Busy. I'm busy. You just want to be on camera, I know you. Okay, Leanne, let's see what we've got for you. Are you all coping all right, though? Let me know in the comments how you're all doing with this quarantine, curfew, wear masks, don't wear masks, wash your hands. Yeah, okay, got you. Who's this? Good start. Let's see where we're going. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's too many. Come on. Someone is nervous about approaching you, Leanne. Someone's got emotions for you. They're trying to get their head around their emotions at the moment. Okay. Ignore my nails, by the way. Quarantine nails. Look at the state of that. In quarantine roots. But yes, someone has got their. Yeah, they're trying to get their head around how they feel about you, Leanne. Someone. Maybe someone younger. It is possible it could be an apology as well. Could be someone coming to apologize, but I feel it's more someone has feelings for you in some sort of capacity, and they're a little bit anxious or nervous about how to approach you with regards to it. So hang on, let's have a look. I've just been told to do another shuffle. And by the way, for those of you that know me and have been subscribed for a while, again, thank you so much for joining and your continued support. I can't thank you enough, especially as I've been so absent. But my guide was always my little Greek guy, wasn't it? I've got a new guide now. Sorry, Leanne, I'm going to show you in a minute, but I've just got very excited for you. I've now got a new guide, a girl, a lady actually. She's quite nice. She's a bit sensible. So I don't know how long she'll last. But yeah, she's a bit sensible, but she's nice. She's nice, and she's doing the readings with me now. My little Greek guy's gone off somewhere else. Okay, so Leanne, I hope you're sitting down. Fingers crossed you are. A lot of tarot readers call this the marriage card. I started off by saying someone has got emotions for you. They're coming towards you. They want to talk to you about these emotions. They're a little bit nervous about them. This is why they're being a little bit nervous, honey. It could very well be some sort of proposal. If it's not a proposal, it would be some sort of commitment. They want some sort of commitment with you or something like that. So I know I've got to have someone sensible, Pam, but in all honesty, right, I'm not lying here, guys. Sorry, Leanne, I'm still doing your reading, but you all know what I'm like. Years and years ago, I think it was from at Billy's, I think it was the early 90s. I had a spirit guide who was a nun. I had no sex for 2 years. It was awful. Absolutely awful. I couldn't cope. It was the worst thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, lovely lady, but oh dear God, the worst cock block in the world. Worst. Absolute worst. Anyway, it's true. It's a true story. Hated it. Thrilled when she went. Absolutely thrilled. Right. Oh, bless them. I quite like this person, Leanne, okay, because they do see you in quite a passionate way as well, okay. And what they're doing is though they're aware of what is in their heart, and they're trying to work out how to express that, and they're a little anxious about it, okay. Pam, I just got to point out, only I can see what you just wrote because I have certain words that are automatically blocked. You just said one of them. Anyway, yeah, see, you should have typed it like Leanne. That managed to get through. Anyway, yes, this person, so though they're trying to understand their emotions with regards to you, Leanne, okay, they do find you very attractive. They are very, very much drawn to you physically as well. And what I think they're going to do is I think they're going to try and put themselves in that mode in order to overcome their nervousness with regards to you. And this is going to come to them as a, they're going to sleep on this and realise that, you know, so they may come at you a little bit with the, oh, baby, how you doing? That sort of attitude. And you might think, yeah, go away. Okay. But it's because they're struggling with how they emotionally feel about you. I feel it's something quite new for them. But they do want something committed with you. But I think they're going to come across as a bit of a player at first. And you're going to think on your bike, you know, but yeah. it's because they're not sure about their emotions for you. They are very, very attracted to you physically as well, though. Very, very much so. I reckon you could sneeze and give them a, you know, they'd have tingles. I can't believe I just done that. I'm doing well lately. Cop blocking. Little Willy Wonkers. Oh my God. Are you guys sharing this for me? I hope you are. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, Leanne, let's see where else we're at with you. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, this is regarding something. Oh, okay. All right, you'll get for some reason you've got 2 readings in one here. You've got something about a new start on something, okay, and it's telling you to be cautious. All right, this is nothing to do with this little sweetie here, all right, who fancies the arse off you, by the way. It's nothing to do with them. This is something else. There is something else that either you were thinking of starting or a brand new beginning, and it was like, yeah, I know what to do. I'm just going to do this, all right. Take a breath. Whatever it is you were thinking of doing, okay, take a breath and really think about it, because it could go a little tits up. Whatever it is, it could go a little tits up, and it could end up changing everything. Absolutely changing everything. I'm just going to get one more on that. And you're going to kind of regret the sort of fools rushing where people dare to tread or whatever. Oh, brilliant. Juju, you're here. Thank you, my lovely. We've got a moderator. Jessica's here. Thank you, lovely. It will change everything if you just go rushing in. Whatever. I got you. Thank you. Yeah, you need to. It's because you need to look at it from a different perspective. Whatever it is you're about to start, or you're thinking of going ahead with, and I don't, like I said, I don't think this is to do with a relationship. So thank you, Chloe. I appreciate that. Thank you. I feel it is something else. It's nothing to do with this little sweetie that fancies you. This is something else, and you need to look at it from a different perspective. Don't go rushing in thinking that it's all going to be okay, because it will sort of come back and bite you on the ass. Not in a bad way, not in a way that you know, it's going to be life is over or anything like that. I'm working where I feel drawn, Juju, darling. By the way, Jessica Green, I call Juju, so a lot of us do, but yeah, I'm working where I feel drawn. But if you could make notes as we go along, I'll ask everyone to give us the heads up if they want one now, and then I'll get you to give me the names or something. We'll work it out, darling. Thank you. Yeah, Leanne, so it wouldn't be like the end of the world, but it would change everything. Okay, and at first it might feel like the end of the world, but it actually isn't. But it would definitely change everything. You just need to look at this from a different perspective. All right? Okay, my darling, I'll leave that with you. Yeah. It's almost like you've not seen the full picture of whatever this new endeavor is, or new thing is. All right, if that makes sense. All right. Oh, there you go, Jess. They're telling you, look, bless them. You angels. Just breathe before you take a step, if that makes sense, Leanne. Take a deep breath. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings before you know, obviously, I mean, don't actually mean physical surroundings, but you get the gist. You get the gist. Okay. Oh, I think I've just noticed I can type something down there. Can I say something? Hang on, I'm just going to test this out. Oh, not in capitals, Lisa. You don't shout at everyone. I think I've just worked how I can speak to you via text as well. Oh, look. Oh, this is my concentrating face. If that works. Hey, did it come up? Can you all see what I typed? Who knew I could do that? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? All right. Catch you later, Pam. Oh, by the way, guys, but Pam, before you go, wait 1 second. See where it says Pamela and Guides? Pamela's just started up a YouTube channel. Okay, she's a very dear friend of mine. We're actually trying to organise a collaboration on her Facebook thing, on her Facebook groupie pagey thing. Okay, so Pamela, go into my Facebook group and share the link to yours. Okay, that would be really great if you could do that, darling, just before you completely leg it. And Mary will be with us as well, isn't it? Mary, who does Mary's special messages. You can find her on Facebook as well. So please. Rafi! Yay! Hello, my darling. If any of you guys don't know Radiant Reality down there, as you can see, he's just said hello. He's got a little angel because obviously he thinks I'm an angel. Okay, go and check him out. Go check out. Rafi is who I was... Kathy, Rafi is who I was talking about, Radiant Reality, with regards to the, you said about the astrology signs changing. Raf, as you're here, oh, thank you, darling. As you're here, my lovely, Kathy, one of my subscribers and dear friends, was talking about that our astrology signs changing or moved one because of some new planet they've found. If you want to, you're not obviously obliged, obviously, but if you want to, please feel free to leave a little note or something like that in the comment if you wish to. All right, my darling? If you don't mind, like I said, you're not obligated. Come and join my live. I'll get you working. Sorry. Yeah. Only if you want to. You don't have to. What I'll do, Raf, is I'll on Facebook I will message you the link that Kathy shared me. Something to do with the new planet, but it means I would be Taurus, and I'm not buying that. I'm sorry, I'm just not buying that at all. But I said if anyone would know, you would know. So yes, we do have to collab. I need to work out though, Raf, how to do the what is it? The where you get the two of you up on the screen at the same time. Yeah, see, Samantha? See, I'm with you. There's no way I know I'm a Taurus moon, and when it comes to love and relationships, I'm very much like that. But there's no way I'd be a Taurus sun. Just doesn't sit right. It really doesn't. Okay, so Jess, where am I going next? Actually, I did feel a pull to hang on, one of the Samanthas. Let me scroll up and then I'll see what one it is. Yes, Zoom would be great. I think I've actually got that on my phone. Rafi, that would be great. Right, guys, so bear with me. I'm scrolling up to see what Samantha it was I was drawn to. I was drawn to one of the Samanthas. I know there's two of you here. All right, sorry, Samantha Chapman. So good for Samantha Chapman, not so good for Samantha Blythe. Sorry. Yes, it was. Well done, Juju. It was. Samantha Chapman, let's see what's going on with you, my love. Okay, it's going to sound really bizarre. Samantha, have you got like around here, just under your boobie, have you got like a mole or a freckle, or have you caught it somehow? Is there something around here that's aggravating? It's literally, no, my heart's sort of more there. It's under your right, under your right boob, literally just sort of near the middle, but not actually in the middle. But there's something going on here. What's there medically? Is that near your spleen? I don't know. I feel there's something going on there. I don't know. Right. Samantha Chapman. Let's see. Oh, it's so nice to have you here, Rafi. I stalk Rafi, by the way, just so everyone knows. Oh, yeah, might be gallbladder. Just keep. I don't think it's majorly serious. It feels like a you know, sometimes when you get bitten and it's aggravating. Oh, So I got me left and me right mixed up, maybe. Oh no, that's Samantha Blythe. So Samantha, stop confusing me. I got confused. I'm so easily confused. Oh, Natalie, yes, thank you, darling. It has been a while. Sorry, a lot has been going on, and my energies just didn't feel right. They really didn't, and I just didn't want to do anything half-heartedly. So I did stay away for a while. Okay, Samantha Chapman. He's everywhere, isn't he? Look, you've got him now. I don't feel this is an offer this time. I don't feel this is someone bringing. This is something else. Hang on, let's see what we're going. Got you. This is someone being indecisive about making an apology, I feel. Or no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Got you. Yeah, I've got you. I've got you. This is someone that's screwed up. Someone you know, Samantha Chapman, has screwed up. You may have been emotionally involved with them, or it may be. I do feel actually it's more some sort of family member or someone close to you within your circle of friends or something. But someone has screwed up, and they're well aware that they owe you some sort of an apology or at least an explanation. I feel explanation is probably higher on the list actually, and they're unsure how to do that. And this is going to, I think there may have even been crosswords actually. The fact that there's some blindness here, and I don't know if the blindness has come from you or has come from them because they weren't using their noddle. And I'll tell you why I'm getting it. I'm getting this because look, I've got these two here, okay? Now, the thing that is alarmingly apparent to me is the way we've got these two V's here. Do you see what I mean? It's like crossing of swords, two V's here. The truth, like it's almost like truth is going to come to light with regards to. There's something about this relationship that can go that or this person that you know that this is something that is going to take it either one way or the other. Okay, you will either get past this and become really, really good firm friends, or this will be the end. I feel of this relationship, whatever it is. And like I said, I don't feel it's romantic, if I'm honest. I do feel it is more someone within your circle, within your tribe. They've made a boo-boo. They've definitely made a boo-boo and something. And I do feel I'm not 100% sure they're aware of it. I think they are, but at the same time, they're not. If that makes sense. I know that's a really, really stupid thing to say, but hi, Julie. But I'm getting very, very mixed energy. It's almost like this person. I'll tell you what it's like. It's exactly the energies I'm getting. It is exactly like this. It is like they may have like a touch of Asperger's or something along them lines, and they're not 100% sure on certain social etiquettes or standards or cues, if you know what I mean. Something like that. And they've made a boo-boo, and I think logically they know they've made a boo-boo, but emotionally they don't understand they've made a boo-boo or why it's boo-boo, if that makes sense. Oh lordy. Okay, so this is going to take them a while to understand what they've done wrong here. All right, this is something they're going to have to sort of literally go back within their shell and try and work out where they went wrong here, and it's going to take a while, and afterwards they are going to feel very, very out of sorts. And in fact, this actually knocks their confidence as well, quite dramatically. It sort of wipes the feet out from underneath them. And it's like they learn from it, but the lesson itself goes in their face, if that makes sense. Makes complete sense. Okay, fab. I'm pleased that makes sense, darling. Oh, bless her. I kind of feel for them because I don't, in all honesty, I don't think they understood what they were doing. I really, really don't. I really, really don't think they understood what they were doing. They just don't get it. Something doesn't, you know, it's like there's a cog missing or something. You know, it doesn't like it should. It doesn't do that like it should. So it, yeah. I'm not, I mean, it's entirely up to you how you treat them and how you deal with this situation, because this is between you and them, obviously. But and like I said, they will learn from it, but it is going to knock them off their feet for a bit. So I would kind of go ahead with kick gloves a little bit myself and try and help them in a calm way, you know, like to see where it went wrong. All right, my love. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Thank you for letting me connect to you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Here comes hot flush number 85. Right. Let's see where we're at. Hi, Sweet Pea. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Oh, I've got 111 again. I keep seeing 111 over and over again. Have been for about 8 months now. Right, where are we at? Okay, Juju, can you give me some names, darling, please? Please, please, please. Have my comments stopped? Are you all still there? Hello, is there anybody there? Oh, there we go. Okay. The thing is, Samantha, I don't think they get what they've done. It's like they can't comprehend it. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, there's like a touch of Asperger's or something there that is, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. Oh, really? A name popped up. Yeah, I just don't think they see it. Do you know what I mean? Well, you know what I mean. I've explained it. You know what I mean. Right, so we got Catherine with the Roucherie, Claire Gorman, Julie Moore, me. You, Jessica, really? So I knew you meant the Roucherie. I did know that. My pleasure, Samantha Chapman. Thank you. Thank you for joining and taking part today. Thank you. Okay, let's see where we're going. I've got the names. I'm coming to the Canadian. Was it Kathy Wood? Or you've put Karen Wood. Was it Kathy Wood? Juju? Because I don't think I've seen a Karen Wood. I've seen a Kathy Wood. Well, Kathy, I'm coming to you anyway. The Canadian. Jeremy Whipple come to me in a dream the other night, and I woke up for panicking for a second, thinking he'd died, Kath. But then I realised he hadn't. So I don't know why he came to me in a dream the other day. Talking about when he was in a certain establishment because of a certain reason, if you remember. Yeah. Right, Juju. I know I followed you anyway. Right, okay. Let's see where we're at. Oh, I've missed this so much. Like I said, I just didn't feel I was in the right place to do it. In fact, it was actually watching Ray and Raf on a live. They'd done a collaboration the other day, and it was actually watching that, and a few things Raf said and Ray said, and I was like, things fell into place for me, and I was like, okay, I get where I am now, and I managed to sort of realign my energies. So you have those guys to thank for me being here today. Got you. Yeah, you were close. You were very close, Juju. What is this? We're going to be talking about kids here, I think, Kath. I don't feel it's someone from your past. I do think it's the kids. Kath, if I'm honest, from the first 2 cards I've got, and I've got this 6 cups came out, okay? And then I got this. What I actually think is I think you've got someone new joining, not, you know, within, I don't want to give away too much of your personal life, but you know, that specific job you do from home. I think someone else is coming your way very, very soon. I think there is another one. I think you're literally like an emergency backup on yeah, I think the paperwork may already even be in motion. And they're coming to you because they know you have the strength and the intelligence and the capability to deal with it, because I think this person is going to need quite a firm hand, a firm but loving hand, which we know you are very, very, very good. Very, very good at. Because look, there you are. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely brings you into your own, okay? The Lovers represents Gemini. This, yeah, I'm definitely picking up that there is a new child coming your way with regards to what goes on, you know. Yeah, they need that balance. That balance you bring of, like I said, being very, very loving but very, very firm, and also the way you articulate what needs to be done, and you articulate how they can deal with what they're going through. Following me. This is why they're being sent to you. Oh my God, I hope it's not because like you know, something happened to their original parent with the COVID or something like that. I hope it's not that. No, the list isn't closed. MFKN Sun card. Oh, I just realised, is that motherfucking Sun card? Is that what that means? It's fab. I love that name. I love that name. Hello, Jakari. Thank you very much. Oh. Motherfucking Sun card. I really like that. That is fab. That is absolutely fab. It's going to be giggling all day. I love that. It's going to be a bit of a tomboy as well. I feel I've got cards very, very, very popular today, but I feel it's a bit of a tomboy as well. In fact, if I'm honest, Kath, I feel they could very well be a little girl who wants to be a boy, or a little boy that wants to be a girl, or they want to be described as what's the terminology nowadays, guys? What's the terminology? Trans, you know, when they're not one gender neutral, is it? I can't remember. I'm too old to remember all these new things, but I think they might be like that. But I think they're becoming in pretty quick, honey. Let me just see the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Yeah, your charity and your generosity is needed in a big way here. New one. You'll have to let me know, darling. Yeah. Yeah, well, transgender, yeah. Transgender, transgender. Because, you know, there's some people as well that say, I don't want to be called a boy or a girl. I just want to be whoever I am. You know, sort of like that as well. I know there's so many labels nowadays. I've got no idea what is what. I really, really don't. I don't know. Because I remember, what's it they brought out? Metro Mouse and this and there's so many labels, it gets confusing. And it gets to a point where you're scared to open your mouth. But yeah, Kath, that's what I've got for you. I'm not really picking up on anything else there at all. But you are the right person for them to come to, without a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. You're the right person. Yeah, see, MF Sun card, I'm going to call you that. That your comment only I can see because it's held for review. There's certain words where it can't. And see, I'm 50. I get so confused. Sun card has said asexual isn't about gender at all. See, but for some reason my thing has blocked their comment. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, they're either girl want to be boy want to be girl, or they're just, I don't want to be considered a gender. Thank you for clearing it up for me, because like, no idea at all. Right. Actually, I'll be honest, Jess, I know you've got a list of names for me, but A, because motherfucking Sun card made me laugh so much, and B, because I do feel drawn. I feel there's something you need to know, so I'm going to go to just can't say it without smiling. Motherfucking Sun card. I do like that. Thing is, I'll have to watch myself in readings now. You have to put it on show or hide the comment, hun. Oh, can you see it then? You have to put show or hide the comment, hun. Do I? All right, I can put show. There you go. I know what I'm doing. Right, okay. Yeah, let me know, Kathy. Do let me know. I know we can catch up and chat. Where do you want to go? Up there? Oh, whoa. Oh, Sun card, sweetie. What is going on here? There's either someone's been up in your face, or you've been in fact, you know what, if I'm honest, I almost feel like well, obviously it will have been an online war at the moment, because I don't feel you could actually be face to face arguing with someone. But it's either someone is trying to get under your skin, or someone is doing this to you. Not physically, obviously, because they probably can't at the moment, but someone is like trying to find, they're poking at you, trying to find your weak spot to get some sort of reaction out of you at the moment. Let's see if we can find out where this is going. Oh, too many. Yeah, someone's trying to niggle at you. It's almost like they're trying to pick at you, like something like that. Positive for Life. Hello, what a lovely name. Okay, there may be a fire sign. Your fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Big mind blank then. And they're coming at you in that way as well. And you're a little, you're not really too sure what to do with them, or they're not. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to work out why they're coming, because they're definitely doing this picky, pinchy thing. Well, I actually, you know what? As it's not that busy and I've got time, if you want to ask the question, Sun card, go ahead. I don't mind. I'll watch it. I'll carry on, but I'll watch to see what your question is. Trying to work out why they're doing this person. They're jealous over some sort of success you've had, or something where things have come together for you. It's almost like a troll. It's almost like an internet troll. I don't know if you're big on Twitter or something like that, or on Instagram or anything like that, but you've got this one person coughing to the elbow. Hay fever, by the way. I had someone tell me, who told you that? They told you had a death coming. No, see, I feel we're talking more about some sort of troll person at the moment, or someone who has a troll-like attitude towards you at present. I'm active on Facebook. You're a reader as well. It could be a troll then. You got some troll thing. All right, I'll put these away and stop the troll thing and just have a look for you and see what I do. See. Right, listen to me, love. I had someone tell me a death was coming, something that would break my heart. Let's have a look. Oh, the reader said that. It's fucking nice of them, wasn't it? What was your dream, if you don't mind me asking? Just put it in really, really short terms. It's not because your dream wasn't dark at all. Well, to be honest, I don't find death dark personally, so. Right, tell us about this window. I'm wondering if that's the troll. And it was already the messages was already trying to tell you that was actually just a troll, someone who was just being arsey for whatever reason. Right, yes, right, okay, darling, you should never ever feel intimidated by a reader, ever. If you feel intimidated by some sort of reader, they're just a nasty piece of without a doubt, okay? And they're probably not a genuine reader or anything like that, because most readers you will find have even though that they can be gobby and quite direct like myself, they do have quite a loving nature. And even if we do have to share bad news or anything like that, you know, we wouldn't just cut the jugular to tell you, if you know what I mean. You should never ever feel intimidated by a reader, ever. Yeah, it would have shocked. Well, I don't think it would have just shocked me. I think my mouth may have overrun. She told me to email her for help and everything. But yeah, no, she sounds like one of those like a trolly person, someone with a trolly energy, if you know what I mean. But let me just see what I can get for you with regards to that. I think you got a flipper. Hang on a sec. This person is trying to mess with your foundation, the foundation of who you are. I would honestly say that person was broken. That's my opinion. I mean, I don't know who you're talking about, and I don't really like to put other readers down, but I would say that person was jealous about the foundation and the way you carry yourself and the way you are. They may have picked up on your energy like that. God knows. Sun card, God knows. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Right, they've all gone that way, but that one's that way. Yeah, they were trying to, I'll tell you what they were trying to do. They were trying to feed their own emotions in an egotistical way. That's what they were doing, that reader. They were trying to feed their own emotion, because I am getting nothing bad here. If anything, it's all good. There's someone very loving, and that there's a lot of love and emotion and good emotions around home life for you. That's what I see. Yeah, it's messed up. Oh, babe, don't be scared. You can't be the motherfucking Sun card and be scared. It's the happiest card in the deck. Can't do that. You really can't do that. I don't see anything negative for you. All right, got you. I see you trying to keep everything on an even keel, but that's, I think everyone's trying to do that at the moment. What's your outcome? Even the outcome's good. I don't see anything bad for you at all. I don't see anything about death or anything like that. I see quite a happy and emotionally secure home life. And like I said, apart from just trying to juggle and keep everything on an even keel, I even see, you know, there's like some sort of romance involved as well, or everything here is love. All I'm getting for you is love, apart from trying to keep everything in an even keel. What you said. Yeah, that is proper messed up. Positive for life. Yeah, that's my response to that. What's silver? What did I say, silver? Yeah, no, honestly, Sun card, just back to the curb, babe. Yeah, throw it to the curb. I wouldn't accept that at all. Like I said, everything I see, he's great. You got nothing to worry about. Yeah. No worries, my lovely. No worries. Come find me on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, come find me on Facebook. I've got a group called Cardelia Moon. All right, same name as the channel. Come find me. All right, and if you need anything, you can message me via that. Yeah, no, bloody right, it didn't sit right in your soul because it was bull crap. Sorry, just to say, bull crap, bull crap, bull crap, bull crap. Okay, Juju, my beautiful Jessica, where are we, lovely? Who have we got next? Give me my names, please. Oh, I'm pleased you feel you can breathe now. Look, mwah, sending you loads of love, honey. Can't believe some people. You know what? I think they do it. I sometimes think some of these readers do it to try and be controversial. Sorry, controversial. You know, to try and get them some more sort of followers, or to try and reach more people, get a little quirky or something. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's go with Cherie. Let's go with Cherie. Okay, Cherie, I'm coming to you, my lovely. You know, I'm a little pissed about that reader. I've got to be honest. Sorry, Cherie, to stop right in the middle of your shuffle. But I'm a little pissed about that. That's really, because that is kind of that kind of puts all of us in a bad light. And that peeves me. That really peeves me. I don't think that person, even if they've got a gift or anything like that, I don't think that reader is doing their readings or anything for the sake of serving and giving to people. I think they're doing it for completely and utterly egotistical reasons, like to try and be the next Kardashian or something. Do you know what I mean? They're just shake them off. Right. Sheree, just a quick question, darling. Are you still in that house share? Has there been because I've got 2 nights here, okay? So it's possible that I don't think it's you. I think there's someone else in the house that's struggling with it, and there's squabbles. There's been some squabbling around you. You want that one? Okay. Yep, got it. And probably at night while you're trying to sleep, these two are I don't think it's a big full-on row. I feel it's, you know, and this is going on at night or when you're trying to sleep. Okay. Let's see where we're going with this. Oh, fucking hell, what's going on here? Okay, this is to do, I'll tell you what this is to do. Okay, so these 2 people there with each other, right? Doing all this to each other. It is because one of them has been told something about the other one. All right. And this is probably, well, obviously, everyone's online. No one's going anywhere. This is either come in like via phone, via email, via social media or something like that. Someone has either found out a secret or someone has found out some info about the other one, which is niggling at them. This might escalate as well, I'm afraid. I'm not going to say it's going to escalate into fisticuffs, but it might actually escalate into one of them either moving out. It is, I'm afraid it's going to get more heated before it gets better between these 2. Yeah. It's because one of them thinks they know something or has heard something and they believe it to be true. One of them, I feel, is actually trying to change. All right, let's put it like this. One of them has heard something about the other one that they believe to be true. Whether it is true or not, who knows? It may just be Chinese whispers, all right? This is going to escalate things. But at the same time, the other thing that is going to escalate this is the fact that the other one, right, has had not exactly an epiphany, but during this lockdown, they have realized, they have decided to, they have realized what is important and what isn't important. Whereas the other person that's still listening to the gossip and is in there, right, they haven't learned that. But this other one has learned that, and they're trying to move forward in their own way and ignore temptations of things in the past that they would have found lovely and shiny and glittery and gorgeous, and they're trying to ignore them now because they are, it's not like they're rebirthing as such, but their priorities have changed. Okay, so, and I don't think the other one that listened to the gossip or whatever can either see this or appreciates this, because they might have got on better before, but because one is on the change and because one is still listening to gossip, this is what this is going on about, right? But they've heard something, babe. I'm telling you, even if they're not on each other's social media, someone has heard something somehow and has come in via a message or an email or something like that. I do feel one has heard something about one or the other, or maybe it was an off the cuff comment or something like that. But I can't take that back. I'm sorry. I do stand by that somehow, that they've heard something somehow, and I can only assume. I mean, all right, fair enough. They may have been standing 2 meters in a queue at Sainsbury's and overheard something, but I feel it is more, but it is going to escalate quickly. There's definitely accelerated motion in the arguments that go on between these two. And like I said, it is because one has heard something somehow, right? And the other one is trying to change their ways, their perception on what's important and what is no longer important has changed. All right, babe? But it is going to escalate. I'd lock your bedroom door and just let them get on with it. Is there anything else, Sheree? One of them is going to try and drag the rest of the house into it. That's the other thing I see. All right. I don't know. You know why? I'll tell you why I think, Sheree. I think it's because you're very loving. I think it's because you're so loving, and because you do give off a very because we met, didn't we? I came around and done a personal reading for you, and you do give off this, whether it's true or not, but you give off this vibe that everything inside you is calm and still, and you give off this love. Do you know what I mean? And I think because you're such a giver, it's the light you shine in the way you give blocks anyone actually being able to give you a proper intimate reading, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. So yeah, do you see what I mean? But that's what I think, honey. I think it's about what goes on around you more than because you did start learning tarot, didn't you? You were thinking of doing it, and you did start learning it. Did you continue with that? I think the reason you don't get guidance for you, Sheree, is because you're already doing it exactly what you already give to the world what you are meant to be giving. It's like you're on the path. Let me try. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put these away. Right. Now, all my spirits and everyone listen. We are going to pull out one card just for Sheree, about Sheree, for Sheree. Okay? One message just for Sheree, not about what's going on behind her. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords for you, my lovely. This is about feeling anxious, staying up at night, not being able to sleep properly. So there is obviously something inside you that isn't sitting right at the moment, and that is what you need to be working on at the moment. You mask that well, though, I'll give you that. You do mask that well. But whatever is sitting inside you that isn't sitting right at the moment, you need to concentrate and work on that, on trying to beat that. All right, does that help, my lovely? Oh, you've just put, I did, but I've been struggling with my mental health. Yeah, this is the anxious card. This is very much the anxious card. All right, so there. Give Shelly a message on how she can deal with this. What's her way forward from this? Hello, Monica. Right, I'll tell you how you can deal with the anxiety and the mental health is to start being a little bit more creative, like take up maybe painting or try knitting, crocheting, something like that. Try and do something with your hands at the moment so that you've got to concentrate on your hands, so that your head has to shut up, if that makes sense. All right, because the Empress is a very productive person. All right, Cherie, try that, my lovely. And definitely try and block out these two in the house there. No. Yeah, definitely try and block them out. But yeah, try something creative, like even if it's singing, you know, headphones in and sing. You know, what you need to do is you need to be creative, doing something creative or expressive in order to shut your head up, so that your nerves can calm themselves. All right, darling. But that's good. Keep doing that then. But I would do something else as well. I would do something else as well. I often find when I get really, really nervous or anxious, because I mean it can happen to anyone. I find singing really helps because you're actually, first it helps with your breathing, because you know you have to breathe to sing the words, and you know you take deeper breaths, especially if you're singing like something like Lovely Day, which has a note that goes on forever. But it also helps because as you're singing, and whatever songs you're singing, it is a form of expression and you're pushing out. Do you know what I mean? So you're clearing stuff, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is my advice. That is my advice. Okay. Juju, let me see if I can scroll up and see your last one. So you've got Monica D on the list now. Where's Juju? There she is. Right, I found the list. Jakiri Thomas, are you still here? Jakiri Thomas? Jakiri Thomas, if you're here, I hope I've said your name right, actually. If you're here, could you just give me a hello or something, so I know you're here? Oh, the comment stopped. Have I hit the thing again? Can someone say something? Because I think my comments have stopped. I'm going to give it another couple of seconds to see if Jakari Thomas speaks. If not, I will be going to Passionless. So just give it a second. Hi, Claire. Oh, yeah, put Samantha Blythe on the list, please. Oh, I'm going to need a cigarette soon. It's amazing how much I'm smoking and eating during this lockdown. Okay, Passionless, I'm coming to you, my lovely. Okay, you got questions. So look, you get the job potential. It's not really finance, so I'll do it. Kind of is, but it kind of isn't. I actually went to the Passionless, give me 1 second, please. I actually went to the shops the other day. I take a little granny trolley with me because I can't carry things for long because of the fibro and that. And I'm right literally at the bottom of town, so it's really easy to get in. And I came back the other day, and I mean, admittedly, there were some bits in the shop that just weren't there, and all I'd literally bought was a trolley full of crap. Do you know what I mean? Like sweets and chocolate and cakes and muffins and brioche, but I mean, it was just carb and sugar city. And then I thought, I haven't actually bought any dinners, so I had to go back out. Yeah, bad girl, bad girl. There is okay. I don't want to say no, you won't get the job, but what I am going to say is it may be being shown to you shinier and sparklier than it actually is, this job. So I don't really want to say no, but I think if you do get it, you might discover it is not all the bells and whistles sort of job that you thought it was going to be. There's something with regards to this job that that isn't as it meets the eye. So like if you thought you were going for a certain position, like so for example, oh, you kind of figured that anyway. Okay. Yeah, it's the Capricorn card, Samantha. Yeah, it is. Yeah, like so say Prudential say, oh, I can't even think of a bloody job title now, broker, right? And they say, oh yeah, we've got a broker's position, and then another insurance company sorry, I've just got to show a comment there. That's it. Have said another insurance, Rothschild, right? Rothschild said we got broker's position. What Rothschild consider a broker's position and what Prudential consider a broker's position are actually two entirely different jobs, if that makes sense. Okay, so what you're going for may not be what you anticipated it to be. I mean, was it just that question, honey? Is that good enough? Is that everything you need to know? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, cool. Cool. Tremella Bolton. What a lovely name, Tremella. Have I said that right? That's really, really nice. Okay, thank you, Passionless. Thank you. I appreciate that, my lovely. Yeah, just see how it goes. You just see how it goes. Okay, Juju, my lovely. Where are we? Monobet. I like that. Monobet. It's a good name. Tremella. I do like that name, Tremella. Is that your real name, Tremella? I really, really like that. Juju, who have I got now? Oh, positive. I feel drawn to positive for life. Positive for life. Or do you? Bless you. I love how you keep putting me. Juju, as you've been working so hard, darling, what I will do is either later on tonight, because I've got choir later. Yeah, in a bit. So I've got choir in a bit. So if it's not tonight, what I'll do, Juju, is remind me in the morning, because you know what I'm like, and I'll give you a video call and I'll do a reading for you, just one-on-one. All right, Juju, because you've been working really hard in here, bless you. Oh, Samantha, that is annoying. Good. Right, positive for life. I'm coming to you, my lovely. One more split. All right. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah, do remind me, Juju. You know what I'm like. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Oh, hello. Right, I know this is going to sound really, really bizarre because we're all in lockdown, but there is some sort of emotional journey coming up for you. Now, it may very well be part of a physical journey as well. I won't lie, it may very well be part of that as well, but it may be about emotionally moving on with lessons learned. But I do feel, if I'm honest, this is about actually going somewhere. Okay, actually going somewhere and actually being I would say July time, if I'm honest. If I'm honest, I would say July. It's about actually going somewhere and it being emotionally rewarding for you. All right. I know. I know it's weird, isn't it? Because we're all on lockdown and in quarantine. So how could you be going anywhere? And you know what? It might even be for a celebration of some description. Because I do feel there is a raising of glasses wherever it is you end up going. Hey, Breezy! Joe Hayes to everyone else, honey. I can't tell you at the moment. Oh, hang on, the card's just jumped out. No, I don't think it is career. I don't believe it's career related. Okay, it may be. You know what it could be like. You know when like when a lot's been going on with your friends and a lot's been going on with you, and then you just go, sod it, should we just go away for a long weekend and like 3 or 4 of you just pack a bag and bugger. It could be something like that, or just to re-celebrate like your friendships or something like that, and a few drinks coming out, I've got nothing, but there is a reason to be a little guarded here with regards to something that may transpire on this journey. To be honest, I feel it's more pickpockets. It's to keep an eye out for pickpockets. Just make sure you've got your defended well. All your personal belongings are tucked away and where they need to be. I tell you, any man offers me a holiday, I'm going. Don't tell my other half, but oh my God. If anyone wants to put me on a plane, I'm there. Yeah, just be careful. It's either you or someone with you on this little trip or this little journey or this weekend break, whatever we want to call it, is a little either lets their guard down too much, and because of that, they either lose like a wallet or a purse or a passport or something along them lines. Something is gonna, if they're not on the ball, something is gonna go missing. They need to keep your guard. Keep your guard. Don't get too hammered or too drunk. All right, my lovely. Yeah, I'll just see if there's anything else. Who'd you lose, Joe? You lost me. I don't go nowhere. Where did I go? Yeah. Interesting. Hang on a sec. Yeah, like I said, just be careful and don't stray from the map either. Like if you're when you're exploring, be careful where you go, okay? Because there is someone who will appear very, very a bit of a spiv. What's the terminology for that now? A bit of a grifter. There's a bit of a grifter that will be in your midst on this break. Okay, I'm not saying it's one of your friends. I'm saying there's someone. So you just got to be careful and guard, and don't let emotions get too high if by accident someone does get caught out. All right, my lovely. Yeah, wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, that's sort of. But it's not. That's not someone within your group. That is someone that is there. And they, but underneath it all, they're a bit like the child catcher out of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Though he was ugly, but I shouldn't really say that about another human, but he was. But do you know what I mean? They looked, though he was creepy, but you know what I mean. You get the gist. You get the gist. Right. Oh, many blessings to you as well, my darling. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Now let's have a look. I am going. Who had D? There was a D in the name. Who had a D in their name? Juju or Breezy? Who had a D in their name? Something D. Monica D. There we go. That's the one I'm going to do next. Monica D. I was drawn to that D. Drawn to D. Just yeah, I nearly caught that. Do it again. Do it again. Monica D, you got a little hold up regarding something. It's something that you're expecting or something that should be coming your way has got a blip. It's like it stumbles, and it'll be a little later, or will articulate. Will be a little later, or it will be later, but it may. How can I put this? Say you were expecting red roses, right? Not only will the order be late, but they'll be yellow. So you'll still get your roses, but if you know what I mean, look at that as a sort of thingamajigamy-joojar sort of analogy. Okay. Oh, bless you. Okay, let's have a look, see, find out for you. Oh, it's funny I mentioned roses, and now I've just seen your question about husband. My other half's stuck in another country as well. It's a nightmare. I know how you're feeling. Right, is your husband coming back? There is going to be some news with regards to that, because we've got the judgment card. Okay, judgment card talks about news coming in, obviously judgment as well, but let's see what else we get for you. There's a barrier between this at the moment, babe. There is going to be some news about it, but there is still a barrier between this at present. Oh, thank you, Natalie. It's so sweet. There's a blockage on. There's not just only a barrier. There is a blockage on this, and this is some sort of divine blockage as well, with regards to your husband coming back. My lovely, he's ghosting me. That's charming, isn't it? Fucking husband doing that. There's all I've got is barriers and blockages, babe. Still, let me see. Let me just see if I can get anything else. I won't lie to you. It's that clear. It's that I can't even. I'm so sorry. I can't even sugarcoat it nicely for you. I think you need to step. I think you need to step away from pondering this for a while or thinking about this for a while, because it's going to wear you out. It is. I'm worried about how concerned it is, and getting concerned about how much this may wear you out. Let me just get one more for you. Hang on. There. And if I'm honest, I don't. Not yet. There is communication coming, but it is way down the line, because I've looked at the bottom of the deck for you, and the Eight of Wands talks about accelerated motion and communication. Very, 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 very big on communication, but it's right at the bottom of the deck. Look, all them stories to go through first. I think, if I'm honest, darling, and I say this with as much love as I can, if I'm honest, I think if you can change, go to bed tonight and try and switch your head off about it and change your perception on how you think he should come forward to you. I don't think he's going to come forward or talk to you until you stop doing something that you've been doing. And I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong or anything like that. But I think something in you needs to change, or you need to stop doing something, especially starting tomorrow, okay? Or a way you've been dealing with the situation, or a way you've been approaching him. And once you've done that, then communication will come back in, but it's not going to be straight away. I'm afraid it is going to be a bit of a wait. I'm sorry, my darling. That's what the cards have got for me. I'm so sorry, Monica. There is still a barrier between you guys. Almost like he's I don't want to say he's perceiving something as your fault, but he or someone else involved in this situation is actually almost judging someone on something, if that makes sense. It's a very small thing, though. It's a very small thing. At the moment, I feel it's just universally blocked at the moment. Universally blocked. Until you change whatever it is that needs changing, if you know what I mean. You will know, but start doing that from tomorrow. Like I said, either the way you've been approaching the situation or the way you've been approaching him or dealing with the situation, you need to change that behaviour, and then communication will come a bit, but it will not be right away. It will be a bit of a wait. So, my lovely, is there any reconciliation? Well, I mean, like I said, we got communication coming in, but communication is a long way off. So, I mean, at the moment, I would say it doesn't look likely. I'm sorry, darling. I'm really, really sorry. Not yet, not until this has transpired. And like I said, this is at the bottom of the deck, so this is miles away. So I regret to inform you, underneath this is the Three of Swords, which talks about heartache and upset. And under that is the Seven of Cups, which talks about confusion and not really being sure what to do. I'm so sorry, my lovely. I really, really am. Sorry, my love. I'm not seeing it. I'm being honest with you. I'm not seeing reconciliation. I'm really sorry. I'm seeing communication, but it will be. It's quite a way off. I'm sorry, my darling. I hate it when this happens. Don't like it. Don't like it. I'm sorry. Okay. Hang on a sec. Right, I'm just scrolling up a minute, guys. Give me a sec. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up through the comments. Simple Soul, have I done you? I don't think I have I? I haven't done Simple Soul, have I? No. Okay, Simple Soul. Where did Breezy go? Joe, you still here? Simple Soul is the name I'm looking for. Are you here? Are you there, Simple Soul? If not, where will I be going? Okay. Claire Gorman, I'm coming to you then. Thanks, Juju. Yeah, Benita, I don't do them in order, darling. I do them where I feel drawn. So you may get picked, you may not, honey. You just have to bear with us and see. I just kind of work where I'm drawn. I think I did put that in the title, that I work where I'm drawn. I'm not sure. You go on the list and then I work where I feel drawn, my lovely. Claire Gorman. Claire. Okay. Someone around you throwing their toys at Claire. So look, what's going on there? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Only you, Claire. Right, here we go. So things seem quite good, right? Okay. You may disagree with me at the present, but at the moment, things seem quite good is because someone has emotionally turned away from someone, or someone has emotionally left something behind and taken on more of their own independence and living within their own means in their own right. Okay. But it's not a bad one. But I've got a Cancerian here. I'm pretty sure they're Cancerian because I've got the Chariot right next to the King of Cups. If they're not a Cancerian, they are someone that then they're either water sign. Your other water signs are Scorpio and Pisces. Okay, but I'll tell you what it's like. There is someone around you who is they're quite emotionally stable. Okay, and they're quite slow to anger. I mean, once they explode, though, do they explode? But they have quite a calming nature about them. But it's the still waters run deep sort of thing. Okay, but there is happiness, like I said, regarding emotionally turning back, emotionally letting go of something. Just it's almost literally like, you know what, this that is here, I just don't want it anymore. I am just done with it. Just get rid. You know what I mean? And once that happens, there is this, and here comes the sun, if you know what I mean, that sort of thing. And it's actually, now that I have shifted this weight, thrown this weight away, I can now see where I am at, what I need to do. And this does lead to an incredibly emotional stability. Okay. And like I said, there is some Cancerian person or someone with those sort of, or water sign, or with those sort of traits, those sort of energies in the mix here. But this is about moving forward. And I don't know if this person comes as a help or as a stable emotional support, but it is still you moving forward towards something that is incredibly good for you. And I find it it's nourishing. It is really, really nourishing. You know, like I can't explain. It's nourishing to every part of you. It is literally like it sort of feeds you from outside in and inside out in every aspect, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? It starts good and it ends good. It's all to do with throwing away whatever you've had to be carrying. But it is good, babe. And it ends on the Ten of Pentacles, which is a lovely card. Absolutely fantastic card. So yeah, just keep going how you're going. Just whatever it is that needs to be chucked over your shoulder. All right, my lovely. And continue that way and you will be fine. Yeah, everything's going to be good. It's all good. Look, starts happy, ends happy. All good. All good. All right then. Excellent. Thank you. Right. My lovelies, I would like to thank you. Oh, hang on. My daughter is Cancer and my ex-husband. Could be your daughter then. Could be her. your emotional support, or you're emotionally supporting her. Fingers crossed, Claire. Could be that, very, very much. Very, very much. Right, my lovelies, I've been on for almost an hour and a half now. I would like to thank you all incredibly much for joining me. Thank you so much for your patience while I've been away. I will be back on a more regular basis now. Please make sure you are subscribed to our Facebook group as well, because sometimes I pop on there and go live and give out free mini readings as well. But until then, thank you all so much. Please stay safe. Please keep washing your hands. You know, all the things that we're being told to do. We're waiting to hear about reading masks. Our government said no, now we might have to. Who knows? But join me again. I will be back very, very soon and do some more of these live readings, because they're my favourite thing to do. I absolutely love connecting with you all. I really, really do. So make sure you subscribed, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you all very, very soon. Mwah. Love to you all. Stay safe out there. Bye. Oh, by the way, sorry, nearly forgot. Jess and Breezy, thank you so much for your help. And Juju, don't forget to message me tomorrow. All right, lots of love. Bye all.